to recap the full moon for you, it's a time for you to release the resistance, okay? The resistance around a fear that isn't necessary. Whatever this is, it's an illusion. It is, what is the word they used? Distortion. It is a distortion of some kind for you, Virgo. It's something that you think you're seeing it the way it is, but you're not, because things are not as they seem, right? We all know that. That seems to be an ongoing theme for us as we grow. But you have a fear around something from the past, and it's within your subconscious. It needs to be released, because that fear, if you notice, is in line with resistance and letting go and down into the stability. Once you release the fear, the distortion, the illusion around it, you will have growth in self-love. You will be able to set boundaries. That's going to create harmony in your life, give you the self-confidence you need to move forward, let go of the resistance around it, which is going to open you up to know what your life's purpose is. And it's going to create that. Knowing your life's purpose is going to create stability, security, flexibility, endurance. And look at, you've got boundaries, harmony, self-confidence, life purpose, and stability. Over here, you've got all these negatives, but over here, you've got all these positives, okay? So releasing this fear around whatever it is that you're needing to release it around is going to create such an amazing change in your life. And now that I've done the recap, I can remove these cards. And we are going to do the new moon reading. So now, the new moon is in Libra, okay? So a new romantic cycle begins by closing out and releasing what you need to release during the full moon. You could be opening yourself up to a romantic partnership. And of course, with a new moon, a new start is coming. That new start could be in romance, Virgo. In romance. That is so exciting. Okay, so now we're going to move into what the new moon in Libra is going to represent. The key energies of this moon are going to be love, libido, drive, and ebullience. Now, Yasmin Boland says that the one thing to know straight away about this is that this new moon is the new moon of the year in which to think about and work on your relationships. Libra being the sign of relationships, right? So think about where you are with the people who matter most to you and what you can do between now and the end of the year to show them just how much you care. As well, consider your professional relationships. Do they need shoring up in the run-up to the holidays? The good news is that this moon is making a rather wide link to the planet of plenty, which is Jupiter. In other words, it's going to be a little easier than usual to parlay this lunation into good relations with someone who matters to you, Virgo. Jupiter has a lucky edge to it when it's involved. Good fortune follows. So you could have more than just a romantic relationship on its way to you. You could have that wealth. There is, I'm sure it was the last Virgo reading I did where part of the message that was coming through was that you're going to be very wealthy. And it feels to me, or it felt to me, like it was going to be sudden. So this could be that timing for you. And when Jupiter is being triggered, as it is this week, meaning the week of the new moon, life tends to be easier rather than challenging. So having this year's new moon in the relationship sign of Libra connecting with Jupiter doesn't mean we're all going to have 100% smooth relationships over the coming year, but it's definitely a fairly auspicious omen. I want you to note that Mars is right near the lunation too, so there is going to be a lot of fire in the air, okay? And in the right relationships, that can translate as good old-fashioned lust. So tune in if you want to. Now, this new moon, if you want to tune into the three goddesses of love, you've got Aphrodite, Venus, and Lakshmi. All three goddesses attract abundance, material, emotional, and spiritual. And last but not least, note that Mercury is retrograde under this new moon. So for some, it's an amazing chance for a romantic or platonic relationship restart. Ooh, it's so exciting. This new moon is going to be an amazing time for all of us, especially if we do the releasing and the letting go that we're being asked to do at the time of the full moon that just went by, okay? Okay, so let's get into the zodiac readings now. Okay, Virgo, so I apologize. I forgot to make you aware of what house the full moon is in your sign, okay? And that is the 7th house. Now, the full moon suggests that it's time for you to step aside a little and invest some emotional energy in other people. Your significant other, a business partner, or even an adversary. But at the very least, there needs to be a balance. It seems that someone else needs your attention at this point in time, okay? So the full moon can also bring closures. If you're in a friendship or relationship that's ending, you can proceed in the knowledge that you're finishing things up at the right time, celestially speaking, okay? Now, that's not saying that you need to get out of a relationship right now. You already know that it's ending. It has started to end. Now, obviously with a full moon, it is the right time for it to end. Okay? So now this new moon is in your 2nd house. So the new moon being in your 2nd house, that's going to be all about cash, property, and possessions. So if you want changes in any of these aspects of your life, this new moon is the ideal time to start making them. Money is energy and it responds quite quickly to our thoughts of abundance. So if you've been thinking negatively about money, use this new moon as a marker and decide to turn around your thoughts and expectations about it, okay? Because that's going to help you bring that abundance in. Whether it's, that's about money, but it can be abundance in every avenue, every aspect, okay? So let's get your Queen of the Moon oracle cards here. Okay. Okay, so your first card out for the new moon in Libra is card 26, which breaks down to an 8, which is, again, it's all about abundance, Virgo. This is the waning crescent 3. It's all about surrender. Did you let go? Did you surrender from the full moon? What you were being asked to surrender? Oh, you've got this again, Virgo. You had this for the full moon. Card 25 breaks down to a 7. This is all about divine and growth. Look at the growth in her fist. The waning crescent 2. This is the resistance card. You had this at the full moon. So, some of you need to surrender. You need to let go of this resistance. You haven't done it yet. Or, you know what? Maybe you have. We'll find out with timing, okay? And other cards. Your third card is card number 2, which is all about partnerships, new moon, and beginnings. And this is the new moon. And the new moon is all about a new start and a new romantic cycle. This feels amazing, Virgo. Absolutely amazing. It feels like something that you've been waiting for romantically for a long time is finally about to come through. Card 20. I don't think I've had this card yet. Breaks down to a 2. Again, it's all about partnership. Waning gibbous 4. beauty. You have beauty headed your way, Virgo. Okay, so now I want to get into the timing of these cards for you. Okay, so obviously the beginnings card is going to be your first card because it is the new moon, right? So this is, timeline-wise, this is going to be October 6th, okay? October 6th. Now your next card is going to be beauty because the waning gibbous 4 is October 24th. So there's a bit of a gap in there. And then the next card you have is going to be resistance because the waning crescent 2 is October 30th. Okay. And the waning crescent 3 obviously then becomes October 31st. This is the surrender. I feel for some of you, this is new resistance. This is not the resistance from the full moon. Because you start off here at the new moon with something new starting, a new beginning, and it's moving you into beauty. So this is what's being received at this point. And I just noticed this. I don't know if you did or not. I thought this was just, leaves and flowers and butterflies. But there's a woman's face right here. There's her eye, her eyebrow, her mouth, and her nose. You guys probably already saw that. I completely missed it. Anyways, this could be a new beginning that is very beautiful. So beautiful that it creates resistance. Now we're going to pull other cards, so we're going to see what these represent here, but I feel like it is something so intense and it's big, Virgo. It feels big and it creates resistance. It's almost that, is this too good to be true kind of resistance. You're unsure whether you should move forward with this because it's like, okay, am I being played here? Is this for real? So what you need to do at that point is just surrender, okay? And this is the end of October. This is the 6th. So between the 6th and the 31st of October, you're going to go through this. But surrender, okay? Because that's all you can do. Just go within, surrender it to the universe, allow the guidance to move you the way you need to move in this situation. What are we using? Okay. We are going with the Light Seers deck now to get the next set. Plug your ears. I think what I need to do is get a fabric or something to put on the desk here for my cards so that it's not so noisy for you guys. Next time. Okay. Let me know in the comments, please, if you like having the full moon and new moon combined, and then the idea of me separating them again so that come the new moon, I put it up so that you're reminded of what the new moon is bringing. Put down in the comments for me, please, so I know if I should keep going with this. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so your first card out. Now this is on top of the new moon or beginnings and the beauty card, okay? Oh, this is going to happen so fast. You've got the Knight of Swords. This is going to take off running. This is going to, what's that saying? This is what Spirit's putting in my head and I can't get it. It's, anyways, you're going to hit the ground running. Thank you, Spirit. That is exactly what I'm hearing. You're going to hit the ground running. This is going to hit the ground running. So this new beginning that brings all this beauty into your life, Virgo, this amazing new beginning, it's going to hit the ground running. So it's going to be like one of these, right? It's going to be a bit of a tower moment for you. I'm surprised the tower card didn't show up here, but that's what it feels like to me. It's going to be a sudden shock, a sudden, unexpected, whatever this is. It's going to be sudden and it's going to be unexpected when it comes in. So it's going to be a bit of a shock for you. And again, it's that part of it that brings this resistance in, this uncertainty for you. So now on top of beauty and resistance, you've got the Six of Swords. You've got to trust that this is Spirit bringing you into a better place, taking you out of not necessarily anything that's bad. I don't sense that you're in a bad place right now. Now, some of you can be, okay? But majority of you, I'm sensing that you're not in a bad place. It's just that Spirit is wanting to move you to an even greater place, something even better. So if you're in a good place right now, imagine where Spirit's taking you, because it's going to be better, Virgo. It's going to be much better. But again, it's what creates this resistance, because it's just so beautiful. It comes in fast. It's extremely wonderful. It's something that you're looking at going, oh my God, can this be real? And that creates the resistance. But you have to allow. This is a new moon. This is all about receiving and allowing and surrendering, right? Well, surrendering is kind of the full moon, but in order to receive, you have to be in that allowing or receiving mode, which is the surrendering mode as well. So on top of resistance and surrender, check this out. You have the Empress. This is all about your abundance again, Virgo. Wow, you have nothing but abundance messages coming into you. You had them in the full moon. You've now got them in the new moon. This is, again, you had the growth card in your full moon reading. Now you've got the growth card in the form of the Empress in your new moon. I'm going to take my watch off because it keeps banging the table here. Wow. The energy is just, it is moving so fast right now. It's just swirling here. It's crazy. Surrender to this, because it is bringing you abundance. Now, again, it's abundance on every level. It's a new beginning, a new start for you in every way. And it is going to bring abundance. This is the universe's way of shifting you into that next phase of your life. And it's full of abundance. We're going to look at the bottom, because this is part of your overall energy. Oh my God, the Knight of Cups. Your knight in shining armor is about to enter your life, Virgo. New romantic cycle begins. New beginning, a new start. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It comes in so fast. It scares the bejeebers out of you and creates resistance. But you've got to let go of that. Just surrender to the forward movement, because it's taking you to so much love, happiness, finances, all your abundance. Okay, this is so exciting. This is Gaia Oracle. Ooh-wee, the energy is crazy right now around this reading. I'm really liking doing it this way, because I can help you guys, because I remember the full moon cards. And I think that's very helpful. Whereas before, I couldn't remember. That was a month prior, right? Or 2 weeks prior. Anyways, bear with me though, because this is the first time I'm doing it in this way. So it might come across, you know, when I make the transition from full moon to new moon, it might come across as being just a little bit confusing. But I will get it. It will fall into place. So on top of the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords, you have, card 22. That is an Ascended Master's number, Virgo. You have so much the spiritual side of this reading is coming through so strongly. The energy of it is just massive. And the 22, this is no different. This is a sacred journey. Life cycles, family, transformation. This is absolutely transforming your life in a big way. Huge. And it's happening so fast. It's like I said, you're hitting the ground running here, moving forward towards your abundance. This is going to happen so fast, Virgo. So fast. But it is a sacred journey. And that's, like I said, that's how this feels. It's very sacred. It's very spiritual. It's very enlightening for you. And I think that's part of the freak out, because I'm feeling a freak out here, to be honest. When all this starts coming in, it's going to be so sudden, so unexpected, that you're just going to be floored by it. You're going to be dropping onto your butt. It's going to knock you onto your ass, to put it bluntly. So now on the Six of Swords and the Empress, ooh, card 19 breaks down to a 10. So it's about cycles ending, but it also breaks down now to a 1, which again is new beginnings, eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Oh my God. Virgo, buckle up, because your life is about to get so intensely amazing. That is where the resistance comes from. It's so unbelievably good. And that's just it. It's unbelievably good. Believe it, because it's here and it's being brought to you by your angels, by your guides. No, not this one. Sorry. Okay. Spirit wants you to have Island Time Wellness. Okay. Don't forget, all the decks that I'm using are listed below. Click on the title of the video. That will drop down the description box, which will show you what decks I'm using as well. That is where your extended link will be, okay, for the new moon. Okay. So on top of Sacred Journey and Eternal Dance, you have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. This is done. Virgo, this is coming to an end. This is all about life cycles, family, transformation, movement forward, wheel of life, or the wheel of destiny. Your path of least resistance. You are going to be shifted out of separation. That's what all of this is about up above here. It's all about your knight in shining armor coming in and ending the separation. Holy cow. I need another card. What deck do we use, angels? Okay. Now we're going to use this deck. This is Whispers of Love. It's just a bit of an extra message for you. Ooh. Oh, okay. I've misstepped. My apologies, but that's okay. Oh, Virgo, card 46 again breaks down to a 10 and a 1. So it's about endings and new beginnings. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. There is a heartfelt conversation coming in. You are going to be having a beautiful conversation with this person, whoever this is, your Knight of Cups. You're going to be spending some quality time together, Virgo, with this person. Okay. Wow. I forgot to get you Synchronicity Oracle cards here. So I'm going to do that right now. Did you see that? Engagement. I feel like whoever this is that's coming in, Virgo, this is your soulmate, your life partner. This is somebody that you will end up marrying. Roller coaster. It's over. This sits on top of the separation card. The roller coaster, it's done. The up and down, the back and forth, the in and out, it's done. It's over. And again, you know, it feels like something that's been going on for years, possibly, Virgo. This back and forth, this up and down and in and out. And that, again, is another reason that when this comes in, and the speed at which it comes in, is why you're going to find it so hard to believe that it's actually happening. But it is, because it's time for you to get off that roller coaster with this person. Ay, ay, ay. This feels so good. See, look. You are so close. Persevere. And now this card goes down here. Virgo. So I forgot to... No, never mind. Wow. This reading is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Whew. I want to get more information on this. I want to know what you need to do, how you can move with this, surrender to it, have it in your life. Because you do want this, Virgo. This is absolutely beautiful. It feels amazing. So I want to ask your guides and spirit what it is that you need to do, be, think, and or feel to move into this. Get rid of the resistance, surrender to it, and have the beauty of this brand new beginning with your soulmate. Hit the title of this video. It'll drop down the description box. That's where the link is to your extended. And I apologize for my stomach growling. Here it goes again. Anyway, those of you that are going over to the extended, I will see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys. And I will see you next time.